Hi everybody, this is Frank DiMora, and I have some other news for November the 28th of 2012. This could be really important news, especially when it comes to the Psalm 83 war signs that I've been giving. Now, we saw a truce between Israel and the Hamas and the Palestinians and the Gaza Strip last week. And if you've come to my post, you know that I have been warning this truce is not going to hold, and it looks like, according to this news articles that we just pulled up today, that truce may be going to the wayside very shortly. But before I get into the news, let me just, for the sake of the new people who may not know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the Psalm 83 war, this is really simple. In Psalm 83, in the Old Testament, the Lord told us exactly who was going to attack Israel in the last days. And you'll see them numbered 1 to 10. Here's the Old Testament names, and here are the modern day names right here. And you'll notice right here the Hezbollah in southern Lebanese. Then you'll see them again up here, the Hezbollah in northern Lebanon. So Lebanon is a major nation that we should keep our eyes on when we're starting to see some conflicts, because we know that the road is being paved to the next war. So with that, there's some articles that I want to point to you today. Let me go to the first one. And this article, you'll notice, that just came in the 28th of November, and it says this: 11 Israeli soldiers carried out the ground incursion in Lebanon Wednesday morning, breaking the border barbed wire fence near the village of Waznani and mounting a sandbag barrier roughly 15 meters past the demarcation line. And the soldiers reached the Lebanese military zone, Lebanon's national news agency reported. Ground and air incursions in Lebanon are direct breaches of UN Resolution 1701, which ended Israel's war on Lebanon in 2006. And of course, 2006 was one of those birth pangs leading up to the Somme War. Then last week we saw another major birth pangs when the IDF had to go in and send in their bombers to bomb out all the rocket launching sites from the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. And of course, if this insursion gets worse, it could end up being another major birth pang, or excuse me, it may even turn into the Psalm 83 war. So this is why we really got to be on a watch. But it says Israel has carried out more than 20,000 illegal surveillance flights over Lebanon since the ceasefire. The Lebanese army and the UN's international peacekeeping force in Lebanon, the USVILs, are on high alert. So tensions again are mounting in the Middle East. So let me go to the second article. You'll see it here. Lebanon warns Israel amidst the ceasefire. And again, this just came up. This is the 27th. It says the leader of the Lebanon's Hezbollah, and this is Nasrallah, and I've mentioned him quite a few times, Hassan Nasrallah, warned Israel on Sunday that the Shia Islamic militant group would launch thousands of rockets onto cities across Israel if there was ever an attack on the Lebanese soil, which apparently Israel did today. So Nasrallah's warning words came 4 days after the 8-day dispute between Israel and the Islamic Hamas rulers of Gaza. Egypt and the U.S. helped broker the ceasefire between Israel and the Hamas as Israeli ground forces gathered near the Gaza border for a possible ground invasion. Now, everybody knows at this time that the ceasefire took effect on Wednesday, ending an onslaught that lasted from November the 14th through the 21st. More than 160 Palestinians were reported dead, many of whom were civilians, as well as 6 Israelis. So this is a little bit older news on the 27th, but the news about this new insurgents, and I just got word that there's possibly tanks getting ready to go in. I can't confirm that at this point, but I will be watching the news for it. But this could be a huge deal, because if the Israeli insurgent has gone into Lebanon, it could blow this truce wide open, and cause another major round of conflict. So let's be on the watch and see what happens. Thank you for allowing me to give you this news, and thank you for coming to my website. I love you all, and I'm trying to do my best to keep you informed of everything that's going on. Now, on the side note here, let me give you a side note that I will be posting a little bit more at my old site, which you're at right now. If you're on YouTube, I'm placing this at my prophecyman.com website, and that's my old website. And I have this brand new website that's 50 times better, and you'll love it if you go there. But in order to continue to get my updates, please go and just click this link. It'll take you right to my new website, endtimesresearchministry.com. And when you're there, just subscribe. It'll only take a second so you can continue to get my daily updates. Because look at all of the things are happening, and they're coming in quicker and quicker. So we're going to need to be on the watch as much as we can to find out what's going to happen. And God is in control. God told us what was going to happen in the future, and it certainly looks like we're definitely going to see Psalm 83 shortly. God bless you all.